Then Gufran asked me, tell me, since you are personally aware of matters of that graveyard, and he's speaking now to Mir Muhammad Ishaq Sahib, let me hear some interesting incidents of God's forgiveness pertaining to the place. I have shown you around heaven in such detail. Now let me hear an incident or two from you that you have witnessed with your own eyes so that it may please my heart. Mir Sahib replied, okay, then listen. Mir Sahib then said, one incident is that of Maulwi Nabha Sahib. He used to live in a city called Nabha, which is quite far from Qadian. He was very old and poor. If he had died there in Nabha, there was no chance, an arrangement for bringing his body to Qadian. Nor were his relatives rich enough to arrange for this transport. But he says, one day, perhaps only 4 days before his demise, Allah put in his heart a great yearning and passion in his heart to visit Qadian. He got on a train right away and had alighted at Batala station. He says in those days the trains did not yet reach Qadian. And then he says, the same day I was returning back to my place of employment from Qadian, I met him roadside near the village of Adala. He was happy and in great shape. He's in good condition, he's in good health. That day he met him, there's no idea this person has 4 more days to live. He said, all of a sudden, I asked him, what brought you to Qadian? He replied, all of a sudden I got so eager to visit Qadian, I could not even stay a single moment in Nabha. I plan to stay a few days here, and then I shall return. That was his plan. I'm going to go there, spend a few days, and then go back. But that was not God's plan for forgiveness for this beautiful soul who had a great love to go connect with that city of his beloved spiritual father, Hazrat Masih Maud. He said, after this short conversation, my horse carriage left for Batala, and his departed for Qadian. 2 or 3 days later, after I reached the place of my employment, I read in Al-Fazl, Maulwi Nabha Sahib was visiting Qadian. He got sick there and had passed away from the illness. It said that he was buried in Bahishti Maqbara. Mir Sahib concludes by saying, so this was one sign I saw, and that Allah compelled his heart and brought a weak and poor person hundreds of miles away from his home to Qadian at the time of his death. Otherwise, the poor person would have been buried in his hometown Nabha because there would have been no arrangements for his dead body to have been brought to Qadian. So, Bahishti Maqbara pulled him to itself.